How's it going, billionaire? Today, it's actually January 1st, 3 in the morning. So it's 2026. I hope that, you had an amazing New Year's Eve, amazing New Year's Day. If you're, well, yeah, I guess everyone's going to see it on New Year's Day or later. But yeah, I hope you're having a great start to the year. And I hope that in life, you can spend this year doing something not only just simply productive, but something that brings you joy to your existence. But today, I'm not even sure if I have a specific topic to talk about. I'm kind of just gonna be all over the place and just talk about what's on my mind in the current moment. So to start, before I even talk about some other things, I actually made a video that's right before this video about I was trying to predict that I would have 1,000 subs by the time 2026 hit. And obviously that did not happen. And I'm not really too disappointed about that. It is what it is. But really the bigger thing is like I feel like one thing I realized today in general is that I have achieved so much in life in general, but even in video creation and being a creative, like I've genuinely like achieved so much in my confidence and my ability to do this thing that I'm currently doing, just talking to a camera. And I'm no expert, but I have achieved a lot. And one thing I've just slowly been realizing is like when you keep doing something every single day, you naturally get better at it. And that's a part of it. You put in the reps, you get better. But at some point, it's like you do so many reps and you kind of have to just start believing that you are as good as you think you could be. Or like you got to believe that you're good at what you do instead of just simply practicing. Like you got to have the audacity to kind of believe that you're better than even you are maybe. And it's just this idea, I feel like so many people practice day in and out at whatever skill they're trying to achieve in life, but they don't really believe that they're amazing at it yet. And so it's like they never truly get to any point, or it's like they get really good at it, but they still just kind of are held back because they don't believe in their ability, even though they're really good at it already. And like, even too, there are people in this life who, genuinely speaking, like aren't very talented at what they do, or aren't even that good at what they do yet, but they just believe they're better. They believe they're good at what they do. And then over the course of time, as they keep doing it, like their actual confidence and skill actually does catch up, or their skill catches up with their confidence. It's actually almost like I was talking about this to my brother yesterday. Like the difference between arrogance and confidence is really just like arrogance is when you haven't done something, when you haven't put in the reps and you believe you could do it, that's arrogance. But once you put in the reps and now you know you can do it, that's confidence. But the weird thing is, I think like arrogance actually is what almost creates confidence as well. Like you can almost have arrogance and believing you could do something and then actually go do the thing, get better at it. But that arrogance slowly becomes confidence. But I think some people are almost too humble almost. It's like they have the ability to do whatever they want to do in life, but they just simply don't believe. Like they put in the reps day after day. They do all the right things, but they don't believe that what they do is amazing. They don't believe what they do is some of the best in the world. They just always are in this like underdog mindset. And it can be like humble, but at some point it's like you got to just have the audacity to believe that you're great. You got to have the like just the mindset that what you do is amazing and that how you do it is the right way for you. The practice reps you're doing every day are working. Like you got to just genuinely have the belief in your mind that you are special and you are amazing at what you do. And so yeah, that's something I feel like this whole year, and especially the past couple months, I've been practicing a lot of different skills in life. And I would say I had to go through all these months of practicing. And of course, I'm still going to keep practicing all the things that I'm doing. But I'm also just realizing in this moment that I quite literally have done the reps. I have practiced a lot at certain things. And at some point, it's just like in my ability to actually believe that what I've done has worked and that I am who I think I am. Basically, to wrap up everything I just said, I just want to say, of course, when you very first start doing something, you should have a level of humbleness and doing it without thinking you're the best necessarily. But once you've done it for some time, whether it be a couple months, a year, whatever amount of time you think is necessary, you gotta start having some you gotta just have some like balls basically, bro. Just to say like, yeah, like I am good at what I do. Even if someone else is better than you, even if you're not perfect, you just gotta start believing that you are good at what you do. Because sometimes that's the only thing holding you back from receiving what you truly want. Like the universe will give you what you want typically when you believe that you deserve it. But most people just never think they deserve it. They think there's some thing they still need to achieve to actually deserve what they want in life. But really, they just need to genuinely believe in their heart. And so I guess what I'll leave you with is by doing the reps over and over again, you actually can start to believe that you deserve whatever it is you want. Like you do need to simply work hard. You can't just wake up one day and just decide you deserve whatever you want in life. You gotta literally put in work, of course. But there's not like a certain amount of work that you need to do to think you deserve something. It's really up for you to decide. And obviously, too, this is a what is the word? This is a abstract idea. Like in some cases, right, you do need to quite literally put in a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of days to be like considered something, right? Like if you want to be a doctor, you literally have to go through all those years of school. It's not like you can just believe you're a doctor. So this is an abstract idea. I don't want to make this like confusing and think like, oh, like if I believe I don't know, bro, like I can't even think of a good example, but this really truly only does apply to abstract things. Like in my case, being a creative or talking to a camera or let's say you want to just become more confident talking to people in general or just something that's abstract. So keep that in mind. Like everything I just said, preface it with the fact that I'm talking about abstract things. Don't get that confused. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. All 2025, or at least most of it, like I've been practicing just different aspects of my life. A bunch of different things, a lot of things I've talked about in these videos. But I feel like I'm at the point now where I want to obviously continue to get better, but I genuinely believe now that I am good at what I do. And now it's about just continuously, sharpening my skills, but I just believe now that what I do is amazing. What I do is great. Because I think a lot of times it's like we get so stuck on metrics and analytics. Like we think that the analytics and metrics tell us if we're good at what we do. Or just other people's opinions of what we do or this or that, right? Like if you think about things outside of yourself, determine if you're good at what you do, like if you're making money doing it or this or that, that's simply not true. Like genuinely speaking, in your heart, in your mind, you got to just believe that you're good at what you do. And I could say it 100 more times just to really nail it into your soul, but I'm gonna leave you with that. So thank you for watching. I love you and believe in what you do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.